Racial division and stereotypical perception have been reestablished for many years through media. The comedic genre plays a huge role in naturalizing or even dismantling these perceptions of difference.
Every magazine cover had it. Popular movies of all time, sir. What were you thinking?
It all falls on the creator of content and the message the audience receives. When looking at the show Modern Family, we see this naturalization occur with its characters. One example is the character Gloria, played by Sofia Vergara.
I'm insured! What? You scared? You scared to show your face, that little girl?
Gloria plays a trophy wife from Colombia to an older character named Jay. Gloria fits all the stereotypes that have been established for Colombian women. She is feisty and constantly looking for a fight. Implementing characters like this in a natural setting enables audiences to perceive these stereotypes as normal.
Look at me in that dress. I look gorgeous. Give me rewind.
One thing critics like to point out is that all the characters from Modern Family may be over-exaggerated versions of themselves, including the white characters.
Ow! Stop pulling my hair.
Stop twisting my nipple.
That may be true to some extent, but the amount of representation plays a huge factor. If we take a look at the character Phil Dunphy, played by Ty Burrell, he is a stereotypical white dad who clearly isn't the smartest character in the show.
To them as Team Blueser, and I was on white.
That's good.
And if you ain't white, you ain't right.
Phil, have you learned nothing?
However, Phil is not the only white character. We see Alex, a smart student who excels at school, a gay couple, Mitch and Cam, and Claire, a hardworking mom. Gloria is the only representation of Latina women, and because she's this over-the-top character, people would assume that all Latina women are like this. Albert Bandura calls this the social learning theory. He explains that people learn new behaviors, values, and attitudes just by observing others. Sadly, Modern Family is just one example of how American media normalizes these stereotypes. Some examples also include Breakfast at Tiffany's, Rush Hour, and The Simpsons.
Jiminy cricket. Ooh, expired ham.
However, there's a new kind of normalization in media that aids in the dismantling of racial separations. One good example is Netflix's One Day at a Time. Here we see a wide variety of characters of a race that usually wouldn't get representation at all. They all make it very apparent of these issues, but poke at them in a funny, interesting, non-offensive way.
I swear to God, if that vieja calls me Maria one more time.
Mrs. Doyle has Alzheimer's.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I'm messing with you. She's just racist.
When comedy is made in a satirical way, pushing laughter onto racial and societal problems instead of racial characteristics, there's a different kind of outcome. People are laughing at the social epidemics that are placed within satirical comedy, which enables the viewer to conceptualize and acknowledge real social problems that people face. Key and Peele reveal the problem with white racism through their racist zombie sketch.
Oh, hell no.
And Dave Chappelle shows the ridiculousness of the Ku Klux Klan through his satirical black KKK member sketch.
All their lazy, good-for-nothing tricksters, crack-smoking swindlers, big...
When comedy is made to reveal societal problems, the audience can laugh along and realize the many social issues we face when it comes to racial division. Using stereotyping and exploiting these differences may not always be bad. It's when media singles out one group or uses one character as a representation for an entire culture. That's when problems arise. One example is when we look at the writers for shows. Key and Peele are black writers talking about issues they face every day. The writers of Modern Family are white people assigning characters of certain minority groups to their own stereotypes. One example of using stereotyping is Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. Here we see every group exploited, and it touches upon what people have to deal with every day.
Pizza slinging, spaghetti bending, Victimone, Perry Como, Luciano Pavarotti, solo meal non-singer motherfucker.
You gold teeth, gold chain wearing, fried chicken and biscuit eating, monkey, ate baboon, big thigh, fast running, high jumping, spear chucking, 360-degree basketball dunking, titsoon, spade, moulignan.
Comedy is a great tool to bring up social issues in a universal, consumable way that caters to everyone despite their ethnic backgrounds. By looking at the films and TV shows that do it correctly, we can dismantle the social constructs of the past, paving way for a more accepting future.